So we just got some rather huge news regarding Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls will be available to play for the first time ever at EVO Las Vegas this year. And they're even coming with a panel talking about the combat decisions and things like that. So not only did we just get the information about it being playable at EVO, we also got a full article talking about a full breakdown of things that are going to be happening, as well as some brand new screenshots. So I kind of want to talk about those too. But without further ado, let's hop into it.
So slow!
So like I said, we just got an announcement from PlayStation. It says, assemble your team, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls makes its first playable debut at EVO Las Vegas on August 1st. And like I said, they have an article with it. There are going to be 6 playable characters. You're going to have Iron Man, Doctor Doom, Ms. Marvel, Star-Lord, Storm, and Captain America, as you would expect. And we're going to have 6 characters, but it is a 4v4 game. So it's not going to be 2 full teams of characters that we don't know. It's going to be a couple of teams with a few overlapping characters, which is going to be okay too. But inside the article, it says, let's see, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls debuts at EVO 2025. So we have, like I said, our 6 fighters, and we're going to get a developer combat panel live stream on August 1st. So expect a video on that too when we get to that point. What it says right now is, dearest fighting game aficionados, tag team warriors, Marvel fans, and everyone in between, on behalf of the teams at PlayStation X Development, Arc System Works, and Marvel Games, it is our pleasure to announce that this is the very first experience for Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. We'll be at EVO Las Vegas 2025 at the Arc System Works booth. Honestly, this is really cool because, I mean, we should be getting a lot of footage coming out of it, because not only will people be playing it and giving us like floor footage, they should be doing like some type of stream. I remember when Under Night dropped, they did like a little like stage stream. I was even on that one. It was really cool. And they did one of those for Hunter x Hunter as well when that was about to drop. So attendees will be able to duke it out with their friends and construct their own 4-character team of the roster of 6 playable Marvel Legends, including Captain America, Iron Man, Storm, Star-Lord, Ms. Marvel, and of course Doctor Doom. All characters who step into the ring will walk away with an amazing collectible pin based on our fighting souls. You won't want to miss it. That's honestly really cool. And it shows you a lot of like what the game is going to look like. I'm wondering what this would mean. Like, so let's take a look at this picture first. All right, so we have literally like the picture. It has each character's ease of use. They took that from Guilty Gear, because in Guilty Gear it shows like the ease of use for each character and things like that. You're gonna be able to check your command list. It shows the 4 different slots. I don't know what each of these means though. It shows like one central person, like I guess with the crown on them, one that's going to like the right, one that's going down, and one that's going to the left. So I'm wondering like if those like are specific positions for specific like inputs. There might be like specific teams, specific things, like maybe there's like a defense move that only a defense character can use, and then the forward one is like maybe something that a person can use for offense, and then the back one is probably like maybe a special type of move. I'm just gonna guess. That's just my guess off of that. I might be right, I might be wrong, we'll see. But yeah, no, this HUD looks really clean. It's kind of cool because they stuck with the blueprint aesthetic. I'm wondering what this has to do with the game. I thought the blueprint aesthetic was them kind of just showing that they were building a game, but I'm wondering if this actually means something more. Because what it looks like, and I could be very wrong about this, I think when you do a comic strip, this is how you separate it, right? This is how you separate the comic panels and things like that, maybe. You can correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section below. But yeah, I mean, you see our characters, everybody has this nice little front-facing portrait. I love it, bro. These look so good. And then we have like another portrait right here. This is another portrait. It shows the full team. So actually, I was wrong, but what it says is there's a leader character, there's a shooter character, there's a vertical character, and then there's an assault character. So I'm wondering like kind of how that aligns the team, but it does show them in the positions that I said they were going to be in. So I'm wondering if that has a lot more to do with how the game's going to play or not. So yeah, you got right now Ms. Marvel in the shooter position, Storm in the vertical, and then Assault on Star-Lord on the left team, and then on the opposite team you have Iron Man's leader and Doctor Doom on the shooter. So it looks really cool. I'm wondering if the shooter is like a projectile based. That would make a lot of sense too, because they would be like, you know, your shooting character that has like basically coverage for the screen for you. Maybe it's like projectile, maybe it's just a longer range move, and then vertical is like something probably to like, because it showed like a shield, right? So my brain says like shield, invincibility, so maybe that's like your DP for like the character, so you'll call that assist for the DP, maybe. And then you have an assault, which is probably going to be your move to kind of rush them down to get in really quickly. There was a game that played kind of similar to this, and it had like directionals for different types of assists. I know Hunter x Hunter does it, but I know there was another game that also came out that had directional assists based off of what you did. I know BB Tag did it as well, and it did it really well because I remember you had like a back move and you had a forward move, I believe. I haven't played BB Tag in a good little minute. We need to hop back on that. But yeah, so honestly, really, pretty much what I expected. I like the HUD again. It looks really cool. And yeah, I think this is kind of like a comic book aesthetic because they even like have the comic book chops right here that kind of show you a little bit more of like cut-ins of other people. And Dr. Doom looks amazing, by the way. And then next they show it in motion, and this thing looks ridiculous. Holy smokes. Look at how good this camera angle looks. It's very close up. It's kind of like Strive. I remember Strive having like a very close HUD when certain things were happening, and this is a counter hit as it shows at the bottom right. So when you got a counter, it like super zoomed in, and I think it's kind of doing a similar thing with this game. So the way they're showing it, the way it's presenting, I don't know if it's gonna stay like this. I know you can switch your characters. So you have, of course, your main character at the top. You have your other characters below them. And I'm assuming based on what happens, right? I don't know if Captain America will switch spots with your other characters, probably so. So what you'll probably do is you'll end up aligning your team based off of what their strength is for your team. Because if they're gonna have like the roles of shooting, like assault and vertical, I think some characters will probably have a really good vertical, and like some people will have probably like truly invincible DPs and things like that. Really cool. Also, notice on the bottom on the poll, it says no more mutants. If anything, that confirms that we're getting way more X-Men probably, right? Because the thing is, like, I mean, we already have Storm, which shows X-Men is already confirmed, but there has to be more X-Men. There has to be. And they have, of course, you know, Spider-Man stuff, because Spider-Man was playable. We're looking at just like things around here, and I mean, there's Dazzler on the poster and all that. A lot of stuff is going to be going on in this game. It's going to be so hype. Also, before I get off of this page, something I did just notice. At the very top above the health bar, actually, it shows you how much damage that is getting done to them. And that looks like that it did about 3,000 damage, I'm assuming, because it looks like there's like 2 zeros and a 0 that's getting cut off by the effect. So that would be showing you how much damage is being done each combo. The meters are very long. I'm wondering if they stay that long because there's like 2 parts that are not a part of the single meter, but I'm assuming each chunk is going to be 50. I'm just assuming because normally that's how you kind of do it. And the top up there with the green, I'm assuming that might have something to do just based off of proximity of where it is compared to what other things are. That might have something to do with tagging. That's just my guess. And then of course we finally have our stage select. So this is New York City, main area, city center. I never noticed Shumagorath was in the alleyway. I'll have to go back and actually check the footage because that's kind of crazy that he's there. It shows J. Jonah Jameson on the, I guess, the projector over there, the big screen on the far right over there. Really cool. And then of course you have what looks to just be like, you know, your traditional Avengers. You have Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man right there. So really cool. Honestly, this take on New York is probably one of my favorites just because it's a like futuristic New York, and I feel like we've kind of seen, you know, the older New York style like within the Spider-Man game. We have like a lot of other games that have that New York City. We've seen the same New York every game, and I mean, it just kind of presents that way. But the way that they're showing it is not only are you able to select just the initial area, you're also able to change it to one of the different sides. And I know something we saw, so this might change a lot of things about the game. I know that we saw when you hit the wall, you have the ability to break the wall. But what if you start on one specific side? Like, does the wall break further, or is that the end of the stage? More than likely, it's not the end of the stage, but there's a possibility, you know? Get like a good little corner combo in there. I know people on Twitter were kind of upset that you had the Strive walls back a little bit, but it doesn't really bother me either way or not. And yeah, so it says, in addition, we are thrilled to be hosting a developer combat panel. with key members of the ArcSys work team and the Marvel Games development teams, taking place on Friday, August 1st at 10. Taking place on Friday, August 1st at 8 p.m. PT on the EVO Showcase stage. So it's gonna be like kind of late for us. It's gonna be 11 o'clock, but they'll be giving us new information on the core gameplay mechanics. So we'll actually get to know what they do and things like that. And we're really close. It's like literally a week away, not too long from now. And if you can't make it in person, you will be able to watch the panel live streamed at EVO events. They did that last year and the year before as well. Lastly, we'd like to end with a message from the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls game director Kazuto Hachi Sekine? Hey, this is Sekine? Or is it Second? I don't know. Either one, the director of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, I'd like to express our thanks on behalf of the entire development team for the incredible response to the State of Play trailer. The game is still in development, but we're really looking forward to sharing with you more in our EVO panel, and especially for fans wanting to try it out themselves with the very first trial version at this event. My hope is to assemble with all of the players and create an amazing game together. We're trying to find out new things to offer a fresh experience. I can't wait to hear your feedback and thoughts. Get ready to assemble your team. We will see you at EVO. And honestly, that's really cool. I'm really looking forward to this game. This is probably the next big game for me. I really wanted to like get on Hunter x Hunter and enjoy that. I know a lot of people may not be enjoying it. I'm still enjoying it enough, and I'm going to bring you guys a review very soon. Trying to get this first 24 hours in just so I can give you guys my full refined thoughts on everything that this game has to offer. But I'm also looking forward to Marvel Tokon is seeming to be the game to play. I'm looking forward to everything that comes with it. Also, something I did not say earlier that I want to say now. I think what they're going to do, because I mean we run into this issue especially with Hunter x Hunter with the amount of buttons that are on the screen. I think the directionals are going to be important with what buttons you're pressing. So you have like down, forward, back, and those are going to be like probably your directions with a specific like tag button. They're probably going to call it like something crazy like the soul button or something like that. And that'll be really cool. So look forward to that. If you want to see more Marvel Tokon, definitely stay over here on the Zeta Slow channel. Hit that subscribe button. Please like the video. It's been your boy Zeta Slow, and we are back on the YouTube grind. Let's go. Until next time, everybody, stay healthy, stay happy, stay groovy. Love each and every one of y'all. We out of here. Peace.